Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're taking a look at the full release version of a game called Journey to the Void. This is a strategic roguelite deck builder with character progression, loots, and unique game mechanics. Now in this game you will journey through various grid biomes, battling unique foes and making the tough moral choices required to rid the world of corruption. Now I found this one super compelling and very well done, so I decided to have a bit of a full release party on the channel here today. Now, if you like what you see and you want to check out this game for yourself, it did release today, January 28th on Steam. I'll leave a link in the video description below. So let's hop on in. I'm really excited because I did not play the demo of this one, but it looks really good, and I spent about 5 minutes with it, and it's super fantastic. So let's dive on in and let's explore what this game has to offer. Smash like, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and consider subscribing if you happen to be new here. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so beginning a fresh run, and the way this game works is, at the beginning of the run, you can select your region. So in this case, I selected the fire region. There's a bunch of different ones. And you also select between one of 3 characters. Each character has a positive and a negative. So the character I selected here today is an individual that's very excited. Okay, so whenever this character slays an enemy, it gains 1 energy. But it's also insurgent, meaning ice special cards played by this character cost 4 more. So what this effectively means to me is, we'll not be doing an ice build with this individual hero here. Now, we have primary stats: Constitution, Strength, Resonance, and Intelligence. They do a variety of things, and you can, of course, allocate points to them. Now, once you reach the milestones where the circles are on the board, it does different things. For instance, with Constitution here, max HP, and then Defense once we reach those circles. Now, for our inventory, and yes, there is a loot in this game. Awesome about this game for sure. We have a mighty stick. It's really inspiring stuff for sure, but let's hope it does some good things for us. Now, I'm sure most of you are probably pretty familiar with the map layout here, right? You got different nodes. Your legend is on L1. I'm using a controller. You can also use a keyboard mouse if you like. So we've got fights, we got bosses, shops, and events. And the way I kind of look at this map here is, we have a shop that's very late in the path. So I think maybe we should hit up this shop as late as possible, given theoretically we'll have more gold. So I'll probably go left. And then we get to deck building. So, the way that deck building works is, you have 3 types of cards. The first card is called your infinite cards. These are basic, physical attacks mostly, and they will get cycled back into your deck after you use them, okay? The next up, we have our special cards. So, Sweep and Stunning Strike in this particular deck here. If you use that once in fight, it's gone for the rest of the fight, so it exhausts effectively, okay? And then we have our resource cards, which can do a variety of things. We have a few minor heals and then an energy boost. These are also one-time use in fight as well. Now, what you want to pay attention to with these cards is the second column where the triangles are at, because that's the zone that you can actually attack when you use the card. And what this game is going to do and how it challenges you is, you're going to get swarmed by enemies, and they're going to be on all 8 sides of you, okay? And you have to use the right card combinations at the right time to be successful and to limit damage as much as possible. So, as we're building our deck, we certainly want to pay attention to the zone or the range of each card. And that's pretty much it. Let's get on into a fight, and let's see what kind of trouble we can stir up in the fire world. Let's go. With our mighty stick, that is. Right, so hopping on in. We got, a volcanic background, ash in the air. And it all begins with our ability to draw 4 cards to complete our hand. You will always have 4 cards in your hand. I do think you can actually increase your hand size, though. But regardless, the game will always make sure you have 4 cards, okay? So, these are the basic ones, the infinite ones, special ones, and the resource cards. Now, I think just kind of beginning here, let's go ahead and just pull from this deck. Let's grab all 4. You bet. And then, above the sword in the bottom right there, that's your energy. So, the energy value of the card is in the top right. And then, of course, that range that we just discussed in the top left. In the bottom left, where it says L1, that is how many enemies are coming in this wave. We have exactly 1 wave. Okay, so that's how it works. And it looks like they're going to be spawning in these glowing red zones, if you can see on the grid here. So let's go ahead and end our turn. And when you end your turn, you do gain energy. In face, of course. So we got a couple of goblins here. So what do we know about these guys? Goblin grunts. Movement and agile. Okay, 4 HP. Shouldn't be really that big of a deal. Our basic strike card is hitting for 6. The slash card is hitting for 3. So these guys actually can withstand a hit. But you do heal completely after fight. At least I think. Anyways, let's go ahead and end the turn and let them come on up, and let's help them find out. So I'm going to use this card here, and the way this game works is you can only allocate one card to each direction, north, south, east, or west, okay? So if I wanted to do this here to hit this guy on the corner, to strike him down and take him out, that's fine, we can do that. However, I cannot do another card to the north direction during this turn. So that's the way it works. It's got some, I don't want to say puzzle-like elements, but it's certainly, it kind of feels like a puzzle sometimes, I suppose. Let's go ahead and administer strikes on the corners and call this one good. Watch these goblins find out. Bam. And bam, that's right, get wrecked, goblin. Just get wrecked, man. Let's go ahead and grab some special cards. Nice, we get the super useful sweep card. So that is good, we can probably use that outright. Unless I have, well, a slash isn't going to get it done. It's not strong enough. Let's go ahead and sweep them. All enemies in this fight are on the field. Let's sweep them down. That's right, get swept. And get wrecked. Alright, so mid-strike, yeah. And then let's see if we can make this work. Sure enough, we can. Sometimes it just works out. Sometimes it just works out. And that mighty stick has, just been claiming souls. So we get a skill point. We get 12 gold, 38 essence, which is your metagame currency. You get a stick, and then we get a goblin trinket. Get another stick, huh? Alright, so we can choose a card. So flame cone. That is elemental magic. We have to kind of have to figure out how we want to build our character, right? Do we want to go into elemental magic? Do we want to go into physical? Do we want a hybrid? The choice is ours. We have ultimate strike in the mid. This attack deals double damage. I mean, it's a pretty strong card. We have a single zone hitting strike. Then we have stunning strike. I mean, given we're going to have a bunch of energy, feels like we should go with one of these special cards. So this pierces. It does double damage. It hits in the middle. Maybe we do it. And maybe we try to go in on fire. Maybe. Or do you go with ultimate strike? It does more damage. Let's go with ultimate strike. Completely fine with that. So now we have sweep, ultimate strike, and then that stunning attack. So after you win a fight, you get a skill point. So we can allocate this skill point as we see fit. I think we probably need strength, given our basic, most basic attack doesn't one-shot a goblin even. And let's head left. Alright, so we got 4 enemies in this wave. Okay. Let's grab 3 basic cards and a special card. Okay, so we got a little fire wisp, dude. Fiery wisp. Fire immunity. Okay. 2 HP. And then Fire Fox. Mozilla Fire Fox. Angry Flame Fox. So he's angry. He's got a fire body. Okay, so he's immune to burning. The burning status. Well, that's completely fine. Alright, so they move in and... Do we have watery guys in this? Really? Calm Hydro Seal, so he's calm. He's got regen. 9 HP in regen. Man. Bubbly Wisp. Water immunity. Interesting. Wouldn't think these guys would be able to survive in this zone. Alright, so let's see kind of what we're looking at. So, Mozilla Firefox. He's actually going to be able to hang in there. I can get this Wisp taken care of, but not that. So one option that we do have, right? So if I kind of look at the board, what's going to happen? So we're going to take out the Fire Wisp. That's not going to be a problem, right? This guy's going down. But this guy's going to move over. So we need a way to cover this zone, for sure. This card does it, right? This card does it. So let's hold on to that one. Looks like this guy's probably moving up, actually. So maybe we actually just stay put with the cards that we have. But it would be nice to be able to attack this corner with enough vigor and force to kill Mr. Fire Fox. And we just can't do it with our current calibration. Unless maybe we do something like this. Maybe we just try to, two-hit him. So do something like this. Because in the bottom left of their sprite there, it shows you what they're going to do. So this guy's going to Fire Spark. I think what we have to do is... And this guy's going to hit me for a Fire Scratch. It's kind of like, okay, whatever, dude. Let's do that, and then let's save this up. Ultimate Strike, I'll probably save that. Basic Strike. I think I want to recycle this one. So let's throw that back in. And I'm hoping for maybe like our sweeping attack next round. Alright, so Fire Wisp finds out. Fire Fox is ferocious, and let's draw 2 cards and hope for the sweep, and we get the sweep. This is fantastic. Does 8. I mean, you definitely got to do the sweep, man. It does 8, and the Firefox has 8. It's a good combination. This guy with the regen, though, right? Gonna slap me with his fin. Well, this is what we do for now. Right, like, absolutely. And we're gaining energy and face upon kill, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and slash him down. Just get out of my face, man. The heck's that water creature doing in the fire realm anyways? Alright, more skill points, more gold, more essence, and we get... Okay, so sheer cold. Okay, so this is really not germane to our kit at all, given our insurgents. Clear mind. So that will cleanse debuffs. We have a basic strike in the middle. It's powerful. Or how about another sweep card? You love to see it. I mean, beautiful. Another sweep card, man. Let's go ahead and level up. Do we want another strength? How about more constitution? I mean, it's more max HP to straight up. I might want to go on into it. We could really use a better weapon, though, that helps fortify our physical damage output. Alright, so what do we have? We have 2 waves. The first wave has 4 enemies. Let's take 3 of these and 1 of these, and we get a sweep attack. It's good. I'm feeling nice and secure with sweep. Another Fire Fox and a Fiery Wisp. Nothing we haven't seen before. However, let's go ahead and let's change in this strike. Let's recycle it so we can draw another card. Hopefully I can cover the corners. Alright, who's this guy? He's a Gritty Ember Mander. 10 HP. Definitely a bit of a handful. Right, so I can do this. We can do this. And I can't quite get the Fiery Wisp. But what are you going to do, man? You can't win them all. We got the Firefox. Just an inferior web browser. Right, do we sweep down? Let's do it. Gotta watch the energy, but with this particular character, we don't necessarily have to, given he gets energy in face on kill. So that's right, Fiery Wisp, get wrecked. Lizardman is munching on me though, and he's pretty strong actually. And I'm just like getting the shaft, man. Finally got a slash that works. And I think we want to try to replace these slashes as much as possible. Let's go ahead and grab a resource card, and we do get the heal, so that's good. So the way the resource cards work is you have to use it in a zone that the enemy is not present, right? I've got 2 of the same slash. Let's go ahead and recycle one of these. In fact, let's recycle both of them. Heal up and bring on the next wave. Alright, so we got some goblins. And looks like we have a sprite or a fairy of some sort. Give me my sweep card, man. There it is. Who's this? Rage Rouser Fae. So it's probably like really pesky and annoying and just induces rage. You know, buzzing in your ear like a mosquito. Goblin soldier who's agile. So after it attacks, it moves randomly one square to the left or right if empty. Got it. And then your most basic of basic gobos. Well, come on up, boys. Okay, so more goblins jump out of the woodwork and suddenly you find yourself what used to be a secure position, not so secure anymore. Alright, let's figure this out. So these guys are the agile ones. We got more coming still. More coming still. So I should probably save sweep. So I could ultimate strike you and just eliminate ya. Should probably do that. I can hit you and send you to the Shadow Realm. Let's do that. And then let's kind of just stay put here. Bam, that's right, Faye. Get wrecked. Double damage. Alright, so the walls are closing in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and draw a couple of cards. Just need more attack options. And who's this? A Bulwark Bearer Fae. Okay, got it. Let's see what kind of attack set they have. How about this? I mean, that's good. I don't appreciate this guy on me. Goblin soldier. Let's take him out. Alright, that one hurts a little bit. Alright, so all enemies are on the field, as denoted by that 0 in the bottom left. So let's go ahead and sweep north. Let's actually figure this out. So if I go strike here. If we go strike. That's mid. If I go strike here. Strike here. I actually might be able to get them all. If we have the energy. So I think you gotta sweep down. I mean, I think you gotta do this. Then like this. Yeah, you bet. That's right. Get swept. Get wrecked. And find out, Goblin. That's right. Coming out of the woodwork. Give me a break. Got a Fey Bulwark Flower. Okay. We'll have to learn more about that. And we get more ice spells. Sheer Cold. We get Flame Cone again. Get a strike that hits mid or an ultimate strike. Ultimate strike is where it's at. I think we can afford to use more powerful cards with this character given the energy regen factor. Alright, let's go ahead and let's pump another one into Constitution, I think. And then let's actually check out this. So what is this? After using a resource card, apply absolute defense boost 1. It's a weapon. Can I throw this in my offhand? I can. Okay, cool. That's not bad at all, man. A consumable fire defense plus 3. It's consumable. So it's a one-time use thing. Got some goblin trinkets. A couple more sticks, man. Lots of sticks in this area. Do we take the event? Let's take the event. Could really use like a weapon or something, man. Alright, light the flame with the flame fox fur. We could just steal it. Let's light the flame. I contributed to the fire shrine. Okay, what's the significance of that? Guess I'm not sure what that means. Rest in peace, little one. You want this priceless heirloom. Okay, so they want the goblin trinket. Yeah, sure. Can you give me something real good? One skill point. Okay. That'll get us another hit in Constitution. Absolutely. Now we have 1 physical defense. Now into the shop. Hopefully we can find something better than a stick to take on into the boss fight. What's on you, says this very pleasant individual. Okay, so here's a short sword. +1 physical damage. We've got a buckler as well, or a small shield. The end of the fight, essence plus 25%. What is this? Blaze shield. Wow. Well, let's see. Do you want anything that I have? Got a couple of sticks. So I could sell up to what? I've got 109. I could sell up to 129. I'd like to get both the shield and the sword. Fire special action cards you play cost 1 less energy. I think we buy this. I mean, it's a weapon, right? Let's sell both of these sticks. And then let's buy this minor strength potion, which ups physical damage. And we are going into the boss fight after all. Seems like a good idea. Looking for those red flowers the Fae often carry. If you find any, don't be stingy, I'll reward ya. Okay. Well, I don't have any. Let's go ahead and get that sword equipped. Let's use this into the boss fight. We'll have 5 strength temporarily. 60 max HP, I mean. And then using resource cards will give us that absolute defense boost. Let's see if we can do it. Boss fight. Let's go. Alright, so 7 enemies coming my way. 3 waves. Okay. Let's use energy boost. Nice, we got very powerful strikes at 11, hitting for 11. Alright, so that's going to give us the absolute defense boost. And who's this guy? A demon soldier. So he's got demon blood. Okay, it's going to get berserk if it gets below 25% of its max HP. And physical defense 1. Meaning he's going to take 1 less total damage as well. Alright. So I think my question is absolute defense 1 still on my character? After using a resource, apply absolute defense boost 1. Okay. Maybe not. I mean, I'm assuming not. But this guy's going to come on up. And we can get him with the strike. Without issue. Let's go ahead and end turn. Let's strike him down. So this guy's coming mid. So I'm going to recycle. I'll recycle this one. And then we'll draw 2 basic attack cards. That's right, get wrecked, Demon Soldier. Need something that hits mid. How about a slash? Absolutely perfect. And we're all ready for the next one, too. Bam. That's right, get wrecked, Demon Soldier. Right, coming up again. Let's get more basic cards. Another slash, you bet. Bam. It's claiming souls, man. With my leaf and my short sword. Claiming souls. Let's take him. Trying to attack me. I see what you're doing. We're just banking a lot of energy. I can probably start to get into my stronger cards here. Don't need to heal yet. Don't want to waste those. I mean, they come up and they find out. It's working out so far. It really is. Come on up and find out. That's soul claimed. Let's get one of these. Alright, we get Stunning Strike. Definitely the least impactful one. Alright, in comes the familiar Firefox. And then a ceremonial Fae. Okay. Ceremonial. Alright, so you can come up and get stunning striked for the kill. Fox is going to come right here. We can get him with the slash. I'm going to recycle this one. Alright, Fox comes on up. Got more face. Got this little fire lizard dude. Get that same card again, man. Should probably consider getting this heal out of my hand. Alright, so now got you coming up. Got the right card to take you out. Alright, might have gotten lucky. In fact, I did. Nice. Sometimes it just works out, I suppose. Alright, good job. Alright, let's hit you. Let's send you to the Shadow Realm there, Fae. Yeah, get out of here. That's right, get wrecked. And we got this lizard guy coming in. Nice, I get the sweeping strike. Fantastic. Actually, I think... don't need to do that, do I? That's right, lizard man. Alright, so here comes the final wave, which is likely the boss of the area. Now, we've been real good. Got a bunch of energy stocked up, too. Let's go ahead and draw our special cards again. And let's heal up, so it'll give me another card slot to use. And it looks like that buff lasts exactly one turn, okay. So who's this? Ceremonial Fae. Looks like it's... you know, we've been sending souls to the Shadow Realm. Looks like you've been there and came back to see the other side. What's it like? What's the Shadow Realm like? It's got absolute defense. Ghost. Physical defense, 99. All physical damage received by this entity is reduced by 99. So does that make it unkillable then? Because I'm not hitting for more than 99. Guess we'll have to find out. You're going to come up. You're going to come over. I can slash you, but I won't kill. We could sweep. We save that for the boss. Do I recycle this? I think so, and we probably try to recycle that as well. Let's go with this, and up they come. More of them coming out of the woodwork. Alright, so I'll be able to hit the corner elf. Can do something like that. Either that or I try to focus down this ghost. I mean, he is mid on me, though. Looks like you're going to what? Yeah, gonna heal. Get out of here with that energy. Guess I should have done the math. Okay, so the ghost hurts a little bit and weakens you. Okay. Okay, so that must be the boss. Look at this thing. It's one of them fire lizards. You know, them Charmander wannabes that have gone to the Shadow Realm. Okay, so we are severely weakened. Yikes, man. I've got 2 sweeps, though. I think you have to sweep this. Probably get ultimate strike up this way. Basic strike down this way to take at least one of them out. So sweep. Bam. Bam. Ah, never mind. We don't take them out. Now they're going to heal up. Well, this ghost continues to weaken me. Alright, we got to get that ghost out of there. I wasn't aware that he was going to weaken me, man. Alright, so that's a middle attacking card. So is that. Alright, so strike. Get wrecked, Ghost. Honestly, man. Think you probably got to sweep. Got to get the riffraff off of me, man. That's right, Ghost. Get wrecked. Give me a break. Alright, and up comes the boss. Now, he's probably pretty tough. Probably. But we're no longer weakened, which bodes well. I want to hit him with my strongest skills. So strike, yes. Let's hit him. Bam. And bam. Alright, we're doing combat. We're doing combat. Let's get this. Get that absolute defense. Let's go slash. And slash. Alright, nice. Absolute defense. Boost in face. And a few more hits and he set me on fire. Nice, got another minor heal. We'll use that up. Got to use my strong hitting strike on this guy. I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's recycle this. He's not coming mid on me at all. This can at least hit him. Alright, heal up in face. And a big hit for 7. But we're on fire, man. We're on fire. Alright, this should be enough. What was your favorite moment of the boss? That's right, get wrecked, boss. Alright, 2 skill points for that. 59 gold. A blazing vest. That looks nice. Essence 140. Boss defeated Fire Prodigy. So what does that mean? Poison Lance. We've got Slash, Stunning Strike, or Energy Boost. I could recycle these. But it costs 50 gold. Do I have to choose one? And that hits for 11. It's pretty good. It's not physical though, it's poison. Poison's considered elemental in this. Let's go with the basic slash. I'm alright with that. Kind of fits our character a little bit better, and now we're on to another map. Okay, so we got some, I don't know what that means. But a boss awaits us right there. See if we can take him out. So weapon mastery, what does this mean? For each weapon equipped, increases the damage of standard and special cards. Yeah, we'll hit this twice. Alright, very good. And what is this? Blazing Vest, Fire Defense 3. And what do you know? It shows up on your character. Love when games do that. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you ask me, it's a necessity. Like, games have to do that. If possible. Alright, so can I... Yeah, so you can. So you can, like, build your deck on the fly. I mean, Stunning Strike. I want to maximize the possibility I get Sweep or Ultimate Strike. Got 2 of each for the strike. Slash, we're looking a little heavy, but I'm going to pull that out, actually. Alright, so where are we going? We got a shop, 78 gold. We have an event. Bunch of events in this one. There's a shop at the end here. I think it's the right move, but I wonder what this is. The legend doesn't tell me. But if I choose to go shop, then we're going to miss what this is. I want to fight another boss, so let's go right. You'll have to let me know if you know what that is. And you'll also have to let me know if you want to see some more of this game. I mean, it feels like one that I could just keep playing, for sure. What did we get? Free sample. Consumable. Max HP plus 5. Don't mind if I do. Little block of cheese or something. Right, moving on. Looks like we got dead hands sticking out of the terrain. That's kind of scary. Alright, some more of these Shadow Realm creatures. Goblin grunts. Okay, so it's the same, like, skill set, just a little more HP and absolute defense. Alright. Well, line up, boys. Let's see what you got. How about a slash for 9? Let's recycle this one. They're coming from the corners. Let's go. That's right, get wrecked. Shadow Goblin. Alright, Firefox gets a hit on me. Got my sweep again. We have 2 waves coming. Well, let's recycle this. Firefox. Gonna find out. Either that or we do... do this and sweep up. I'm okay with a couple of them being on me, but... don't like the idea of being surrounded. Just beat down. No thanks. Okay, that's a slash. We have a strike. One shot that guy. Slash will do a number on him. It won't kill him, but do good things and... Alright, good job. Alright, I've got more units coming in. Let's see if we can grab a heal. Alright, we got a heal. I'll use energy boost first. Let's actually use the heal. Alright, so I've been Settlelites, and we got this ghost again. Really did not like the ghost. Got one coming mid. Let's take him out. So down he goes. Okay. So they're closing in. Gotta strike you. Let's get that absolute defense. Okay, that hurts a little bit. Definitely hurts a little bit. And we're weakened. But the sweep is set up, and we got another ghost, man. These ghosts are just annoying. Ultimate strike is hitting for 6 times 2. Let's sweep this way. Take 2 of them out. Let's go ultimate strike north. Let's go slash south. And a regular strike as well. Alright, good job. Alright, nice job. We're to keep them, for the most part, keep them off ya, at least. Now we have the ghost again. Alright, nice. We've got a heal. Alright, take his soul. Yes. Take him out. Nice. Absolute defense boost. Alright, he hits me for 2 and weakens me. That hurts at 6 and the walls close in just a little bit. Am I like debuffed or something? Ultimate strike. I've got to deal with this goblin captain. Man, physical defense 2. Yikes. What are we dealing with here? We're burning. Okay, so we're burning. That's what it is. What does that mean exactly? 10% of its total HP is fire damage. So that's 6.5. So this really isn't good, is it? Well, this has to happen. Oh, don't have enough energy? Alright, well this one's... I think you can probably wrap this one up, friends. If I don't have enough energy... This guy's gotta go. Like, he has to. This guy's hitting me for 6, though. I've got 9. You're hitting me for 4. Ghost breath. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so the game comes in and just, what? Slaps you in the face. It's like, welcome to the second zone. You're not ready for the second boss is what the game says. Unfortunately, there does not appear to be a solution for this. I mean, the guy that always has energy runs out of energy at the end. Otherwise, I would have been able to maybe ultimate strike north. Could just do a basic... I might have been able to bail this one out, maybe. But then again, we're also burning. Doesn't appear to be any... There doesn't appear to be any cure for that, right? So we'd be taking 6 damage every single turn from the burn. Yeah, I mean, that's rough, man. Wow, I didn't see it coming. I did not see that coming. This game has certainly bested me this day, and down goes our hero for a crushing defeat. New background unlocked, Fire Prodigy. So I think what I learned in that one is debuffs are very, very, very impactful. Wow. The star has gathered enough essence in this region. A new trait will now be available. 8 levels left to unlock. Ice resistant, ice defense +1. Okay. So all that essence goes to level up the region, it does look like. Wow. So it looks like more of the region does become revealed on the map. And look at this. So the background selection. Okay. So there must be 4 zones per. And then the background selection, that's all about the character that you can select to start with. So it seems like maybe you can get higher quality or different quality ones the more you play in a particular region and level it up. I think that's how it works. I think I understand it now. So we have Fatigue 1. I'm not exactly sure what Fatigue does in a zone. But Fatigue 1 in this region because we played here, right? So the game prevents you from just running the same region over and over. I'm not sure if Fatigue is like quality of enemy or the difficulty of it. I'm not sure. And then the more affinity levels you get, and you get those by, playing in the region, you unlock cards germane to that region, meaning fire cards. So good stuff. Good stuff. This has been fun. Like, this game is definitely a high quality game. And it's going to full release today, my friends, the 28th of January. It's called Journey to the Void. Check it out for yourself if you like. I really do appreciate the challenge of this game, right? It definitely brings it. And I'd really be curious to see what later levels look like, right? So let me know if you want me to do another run of this. And kind of what you want to see, right? Which region you want me to select. And, let's do it. Let's try our best. Let's try hard. Definitely learned a lot in this one. Had a lot of fun. The game's fun to play. It's fun to look at. It's fun to just get a random collection of things. And most importantly, it's fun to sort of figure your way out of the fight, if that makes sense, right? You're given cards, you have resources and abilities and the opportunity, more like, to sort of try to, solve the puzzle on the fly, limit the damage, and get out on the other side, continue on with your little journey. Maybe you'll find a new weapon down the path. Maybe the shop has what you're looking for. Definitely lots to like about this game. I like how it blends that deck building, but it also has a loot system to it. And, seemingly like a pretty in-depth metagame. A bunch of different regions, bunch of different bosses. And it feels like there's 4 different zones in each region, right? You saw the first and just a small portion of the second region in this video here today. Let me know if you want to see some more, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here, but before I go, I just want to say thank you for spending some time on the channel. If you enjoyed yourself here today, smash that like button and consider subscribing so you never miss the next upload. Thanks so much, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.